Hey guys, what's up? Gonna do another video today. This video today is a little bit more shocked and somber than I was. I'm pretty sure everybody has heard about George Floyd recently, who passed away. And he passed away recently due to excessive force of the police officers. I don't know. I mean, this is just fucking crazy. I don't understand this shit. I mean, here's the thing. From what everybody has gathered, because there's so much going on at the once. For example, so why was he targeted? I mean, what was going on? The only thing we know is that he died from basically being choked to death. And sorry, I just had dinner about like 2 hours ago. I don't understand this. I really don't. From what I gathered, it was some kind of traffic stop or something like that. Police officer got him out of the car. A video showed him on the side on the restaurant. Wait, hold on. Wait. At first, I guess he resisted arrest and took two police officers to drag him out of the car. But the funny thing is that we don't know why he was stopped by the police. We don't even know. Here's the thing. I'm trying to make this video I'm trying to balance it out, so that way we can try to see all sides. Because the only thing we know is the result. We don't know what the police officers. We don't know anything about them. Well, we do, but let's just take this incident. One video I saw online showed them took two officers to drag him out of the car. Why did they have to drag him out of the car? Tell you the truth, the only way you would be dragged out of a car by a police officer is if you quote unquote. Now, if they say you resist arrest. Now, what do you mean by resisting arrest? In other words, if you don't do what they say when they say it, you what they call resisting, and that gives them the right to use some sort of force. So now. Did another video, I guess they called it from another restaurant. They had him sitting on the ground, leaning up against the wall while I guess they was searching his car or whatnot. But the funny thing is, why was he? Since he resisted arrest and they dragged him out of the car, they had to handcuff him. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, to tell you the truth, have I had encounters with police? Of course. I never had to be dragged out of the car. I was annoyed by police officers, but I never had to be dragged out of the car. The only time I was handcuffed was during my 2 DUIs. Because of the fact that, one, the idea is that you don't want to fuck with the police. Because historically, I'm going to tell you something. All types of people get killed by the police. All types of people. But the funny thing, the ones that makes the news the most is when it's white cops and black people. That's the weirdest fucking thing I ever heard. I know. Now, it's true that those 4 cops that was involved, they had problems. They had problems before, so that's going to taint their case. So let's say, for example, if Floyd was in the wrong, because Floyd was in the wrong, those cops' bad behavior in the past, it's going to taint them already. It's going to taint them already. Then on top of that, that he died because of their actions or inaction, it makes it really, really more complicated. I remember hearing about a story about a Texas cop who accidentally shot and killed somebody. Now, the funny thing, the cop was black, but he was sentenced to jail. But a white police officer in Texas breaks into the wrong house and shoots the occupant of the house, and she just gets fired. That right there shows a little bit of favoritism, ethnic favoritism, which is not the kind of thing you want to show. So, for example, if that black cop in Texas got put in jail, that white cop in Texas should have gotten put in jail at the same time. Now, I don't know if she actually did, or I don't remember, but that's the idea. These cops, the mayor says, screw it, you guys are fired. They automatically fired him because the guy died, and they caught it on camera. Now, imagine if they didn't catch it on camera. Now, the funny thing is that if you was a police officer, you should already know that everybody have phones. Everybody has phones, and everybody starts recording you. So why are you going to do something and jeopardize yourself and other people? Now, see, here's the thing. Because of this happening, no one really trusts police. No one does. And the funny thing is that, of course, the picture of this guy, I mean, I'm not going to show it to you because you can find it online. The guy, he appears to be handcuffed, and the guy is technically kneeling. He's kneeling on him, on his neck, and he's pressed to the ground like that. And the funny thing about that, this picture right here that I'm seeing right here, this cop is kneeling. And it kind of reminds me when Colin Kaepernick, remember that guy? Remember that guy that got blackballed from the NFL because he kneeled during the national anthem? And he was protesting shit like this. But no one understands that. No one understands that. That's what he was this is the kind of shit he was protesting. And the funny thing is, this happened, and everybody's like, well, this is what he was kneeling. All these news sources, some conservative news sources, oh, this guy was accidentally killed by the cops, and we don't know why, and all this other stuff. The liberal news sources say, hey, this is the reason this, and the alternative source say, hey, this is the reason why Colin Kaepernick kneeled to protest stuff like this. Why you, like, no, that shit doesn't happen that way, and that's it. But, I look at it, it's kind of sickening. And the funny thing is that one picture, it looks like he looked up and he looks like he was startled that someone's taking his picture. I mean, you got to think about this. And he was telling me he can't breathe, If he cannot breathe, you let the dude up. You don't keep him down. Wait, he's going to run away? Okay, fine, let him run away. And guess what? Even if he started to run away, people got that stuff on camera. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to do all that. And and the funny thing is that when I was growing up, we were taught not to trust the police. And the reason why is because the police will kill you if they have a chance. And that's the reason why every time when I encounter police, I try to be on my best behavior. Try not to seem non-threatening. Try not to do this. Trying to show that I'm no threat to them. I remember getting pulled over in my old car. I got pulled over in my old car. The police officer, what happened was the police officer was walking up to my car. This is like at 1:30 in the morning. I'm on a major highway. It's 1:30 in the morning. And guess what? I'm trying to make it home tonight. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure that cop was trying to make it home too. What happens, I put my wallet on the dash, I put my keys on the dash, had my hands on the steering wheel like this until he showed up. He flashed a flashlight on me. I said, right, I like this. I said, I got my keys here, and I got my wallet there. And he looked and said, okay, I see it. And he says, well, he started asking me some questions. I looked at him, I told him some answers, kept that right there. And he said, well, can I see your ID? I was like, well, it's right there. Do you want? I'm gonna reach. He's like, look, I understand you're kind of scared. I don't want to kill you. I'm not trying to kill you. I understand that you don't trust me. And the guy was trying to be cool about it. And basically it was about a freaking brake light, the whole thing. But the thing is, that shit could have went wrong. What if I was mad? Why'd you pull me over? I don't know what the fuck you pulled me over. Who knows? I don't know. For example, the city I live in is a very nice suburb. So what happened was the police come out in force. A year and a half ago, SWAT team was down the street from my house. Why, I have no clue. I was at work. I came home and I heard, SWAT team was at the house on the street. What the I'm like, what? A couple months ago, some guy a drunk driver parked technically right in front of my damn house and passed out. And of course, when the police came to check on that dude, they was rolling 4 deep. There was a domestic disturbance about a week ago, and it's in the early morning. It's Sunday morning. I'm taking a piss, and all of a sudden I was like, "Why is there 5 cops outside? Why is there 5 cops out there?" Because we're in a suburb area. They mob deep. When I lived in the quote unquote hood back in the day, the only time you see a police officer was when it's time to get those quotas. I had an '83 Ford Escort, and I remember driving somewhere. I think it was to get a suit or something like that. It was my day off. I was driving to get a suit. The cop pulls me over. Do you know why you got pulled over? No, I don't. And of course, I was pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck you doing around here? You only coming around here so you can try to give me a ticket. And I wasn't even speeding. I wasn't even a mile away from my damn house. And he goes, your car matched the description of a car that stole gas at Speedway. I said, what? He goes, your car matched the description of a car that stole gas from Speedway. I said, Speedway. The Speedway that's on Merriman and Van Born? That Speedway? He goes, yeah, that Speedway. Don't you have to pay first? When I said that, his mood got real. First he was kind of smiling, then he I'm like, oh shit. I caught them in their lie. Oh shit. Well, do you mind if I search your car? Now, technically, according to the law, you can't search my car unless I give you permission or unless you have a warrant. But because I caught this officer in a lie, I don't know what he's going to try to do. I don't know what he's going to try to do. So I said, yeah, go ahead. What happened? He found an empty beer can. Oh, I see you have an empty beer can here. I'm like, yeah. You're not even 21. I'm like, yeah. Could it be possible that I was driving some people and they was over 21? Couldn't it be possible? And he goes, that's kind of right. Yeah, you're kind of right. It was it was underneath the passenger car, and he's looking around and saying, oh. He looked at my insurance. Oh, you guys you're covered. I'm like, yes, all my stuff is legit. He couldn't find anything, so he let me go. I go doing the thing, what I was trying to do. I'm driving home. He pulls over my next door neighbor. The same two freaking cops. And I'm driving slow. I'm looking at them. They're looking at me. And my neighbor's looking at me. I'm like, oh my God. And my neighbor's like, okay, I see what's up. The cops didn't say anything. So I go later on that day. He goes, you looked at me funny. I said, yeah, they pulled me over 10 minutes before they did you. He goes, oh. They said, you stole some gas at Speedway? He goes, yeah. You had to pay first. Booyah. But anyway. See, that's one of the reasons why back in the day in, like, was it 87, 88, NWA had that song called Fuck the Police. Because of shit like this. You wonder why people say we want to understand why a lot of African Americans and Hispanics do not trust the police. It's because of shit like this. We don't know. See, here's a question. We don't know why this guy was pulled over. And I'm pretty sure these guys are going to lawyer up and they're going to try to spin it in a certain way. They're going to try to spin it in a certain way to say that he was some kind of mass murderer or he robbed a store or whatnot. I'm pretty sure they is. To try to save their jobs or try to get a job somewhere else. I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they're going to. I remember, but the funny thing is, end result is that based on your actions, a man died. A man died. Based on your actions. You should be above that shit. I mean, I understand that at police training, they shoot you to shoot and kill on sight if they don't subdue or whatever. I understand that. But a lot of people saying that when he was in handcuffs, he was. I mean, until he got on handcuffs, I'm pretty sure he was resisting because he knew it was bullshit, or he probably felt it was bullshit. I don't know. I don't want to take up his cause without knowing all the information. The only cause I want to say is that he should not be dead right now. I remember when I got busted for drunk driving, the first time. Now the funny thing is, why was there 7 cops? I have no clue. I'm like, damn, why is there 7 cops? Oh, we don't want to be by ourselves. I'm like, dude, 2 would have been helpful. I'm like, dude, 2 would have been fine. Well, see, they had that one had to stay behind to tow my car. One has to do all the little procedures. One had to check my car for weapons and all sort and drugs and all this other stuff, which they didn't find a damn fucking thing. And I'm out there making jokes so they wouldn't shoot my ass. Yeah, okay. That was my cat. And I was trying to make jokes. So they wouldn't shoot my ass. The second time I got pulled over for drunk driving, same scenario. I was like, well, let me try to make these guys laugh, because if they're laughing, they're not shooting at me. You know. Some people have these outrageous videos where they say, if a cop stops you, you announce your every action before you take the action. I have my wallet here. I'm taking it out. It sounds like Jackie Chan in Rush Hour. Can you understand the words that's coming out of my mouth kind of vibe? And, and it's like you do all that to try to make sure they stay at ease so that way you can get home alive. But what happens if they don't give a shit? They're going to take your ass down regardless of what's going on. What if that was on their minds? They said, we got this motherfucker here, hands down. We got him in some shit. We got him on something. Did they find drugs in this car? I have no idea. See, like I said, even if they did find drugs in the car, the guy should not be dead still. If he had illegal guns in his car, he should not be dead. If he had lollipops and candy corn in the backseat of his car, he should not be dead right now. Thing is that because of those actions, just like Rodney King, those 4 cops during the Rodney King investigation, every cop gets blighted for that. So even if there is a good police officer, out there, your methods and your way of life is tainted because these 4 fucking idiots. And the funny thing is, the only thing you have to say is like, oh my gosh. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure, well, if I was in that situation, this is how I would have handled it. But the funny thing is, not every officer has your sensibilities. They say, oh, empathy. Empathy is your enemy. They'll take advantage of you if you show empathy. But if you don't show empathy, shit like this might happen. And the funny thing is, I personally did not really want to talk about this until more information came out. Now, the funny thing about this whole scenario was that there was a vigil and there was a protest in that same area, and the police had to come up with riot squad gear. So the funny thing is, a man has died based on police action. People are protesting, and you're sending the police in riot gear to quell them out. But in my neck of the woods, people are protesting a stay-at-home order. They're bringing their guns into the federal Capitol buildings. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Is that the way how my life is? I mean, hell. Am I scared of the police? No, I'm not, because I know I'm not doing anything wrong. But the thing is, even if I'm not doing anything wrong, am I still a target? Because of that incident, I feel like I'm a target. Now, some of you might say, well, are you not a target? That's just a bad circumstances. But why is it bad circumstances to all these other people of my same skin color? But then again, if it happens to a person of the same skin color as them, there's no cameras out. There's no cameras, or they bury it so much that you don't notice it. I don't know. This is a video I really didn't want to do, but one of my subscribers, Ronald and Zay, or Jay, oh my goodness. Whew. I'll get it right. Rondo and Zay asked me to make if I could do a reaction to this video, and that's what this is. A reaction. Bottom line, this shit is fucked up. It's shit like this that divides people. Not just black and white, just people in general. Because now other people are not going to trust the police. They're supposed to protect and serve us. Protect and serve us. But the funny thing is, well, are they protecting and serving themselves? I don't know. So I just basically did almost a 25-minute video on this, and I didn't really want to talk about this until I see more information on it, but I'm doing a reaction based on that. Now are the police officers guilty? I don't know if they're going to get charged with anything yet. The only thing I know, they just got fired, and by all rights they should be fired for this. They should be fired for this. I don't see our president talking about this. But I'm pretty sure he probably said, oh, they had every right to use whatever force they needed to. I'm pretty sure he might say something like that. Don't know, but I'm just saying he might say something along those lines. You know, somebody make this shit make sense to me. Why is it okay for you to roughhouse this dude? Is he some kind of dangerous criminal? Some dangerous mastermind? Is he like Thanos or some shit like that you have to use lethal force? You know, I mean, if George Floyd was Thanos or Magneto or some shit like that, yeah, lethal force would be nice. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, because he's gonna kill you. Then I can say, yeah, that was perfectly fine. But this is just a regular dude like me. That could be my brother. That could be my cousins. That could be my friend. That could be one of you. You know what I mean? That's how fucked up this whole shit is. So what I'm going to do is that I want to see what I want to see what other, in my opinion, I think it's kind of too soon to react to this, but I'm going to do it anyway because Ronald and Zay asked me to, so I'm going to. But the thing is that I want to just say, hey, I want to hear what they're. I'm pretty sure there's going to be an investigation. I want to hear what that investigation is all about. I want to see what's going to happen. Are they going to get? I mean, hell, tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lawsuit. And guess what? That family is they're going to have to pay out the city. That city's going to have to pay out for some dumb motherfucker's mistake. I mean, I can't see any other way out of this. It don't bring George Floyd back. Hopefully his name is George Floyd. It don't bring him back, but at least it will give some kind of sense of justice. Well, I'm done talking about this because it's kind of infuriating for me to talk about this. And like I said, you know what? That could have been me. So with that, I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of my night. Because it's hot. It's very hot and humid. I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep. And hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. So take care of yourselves and talk to you guys later.